Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw Madara Uchiha from Naruto. So we're going to start at the top of the head with a point, starting where the part would be. Then from here we're going to just curve down the hair bangs that get overlaid on top of the eye. So we start with the one that comes out to the left. So from here, we're going to start at the top and curve down towards the left. From the same point at the start, we're going to curve down towards the right, but we're going to make this line a little bit longer. So curving down, we can always adjust the line length afterwards. From here, now we're going to draw in the eyes. So just inside here, about halfway down this line, we're going to draw from the inside of the eye, we're going to curve up and out underneath this bang. We're going to come back to the front here and just do a slight overlap and curve the bottom of the eye and just tuck that in underneath. From here, let's draw the pupil. So we're going to draw from the top, a small circle, and we're going to draw a little point in the center. Now we're going to draw another ring around the eye, just like that. From here, let's draw on the eyebrow. So just up here, above this eyelid, we start in here, we curve in towards the eye, go up, and then out. From that same starting point, we're just going to draw a curve going out towards the side of the head, and then color this all in black. Now if you want, you could draw the double eyelid. So up here, in between the eyelid and the top of the eyebrow, we're just going to draw a little line across, and then just down here, we're just going to let it poke out just underneath that eyebrow. Underneath the bottom part of this eye, we're just going to draw a little curve for an eye bag. From here, let's move down towards the nose. So in the center of the face, just down here, we're going to draw two little curves for the nostrils. So one on the left and one on the right. They could be very short. They don't have to be that long. And then up here, we're going to draw the upper area for the nose bridge. Just underneath this hairbang, we're just going to draw a little curve like that, just to indicate the nose bridge. Let's move down and draw in the mouth. So just underneath the nostrils, I'm going to draw a straight line across. And then we're just going to bend down the end slightly. Not too much of a bend, just a gradual little curve down. And then below that, we're going to draw a little curve that goes up for the bottom of the lip. Okay, so from here, you can always go back and adjust the lines, but I actually like the length of these lines right now. So we're just going to draw the hair bang just zigzagging across the left side here. So from this point, I'm going to curve up. So it gets tapered out, gets a little bit longer as we go up, and we're going to go down with a longer line. So curving down like this. From here, now that these hair bangs are longer than the chin, I'm going to go ahead and draw in the chin. So right about here is where I want to come in with the chin. So from either side, I want to angle and curve in, starting on the left side, towards the chin. I'm going to round out the chin, and go up straight and just slightly curve it upwards and underneath the hair bang. From here, let's go ahead and draw in the hair bangs along the bottom edge. So from here, I'm going to curve up. And now you can do a series of overlaps if you like. So I'm going to come down a little bit, draw a curve coming down, and then I'm going to go back up. We're going to continue this, and we're going to go in a slight angle this way. Do another overlap here, come down with a short line, and then come up. I'm going to stop there for now because I want to draw the collar of the armor underneath and then layer the hair back in under afterwards. So from this point, I'm going to curve up, do an overlap, come down. We're going to go up, and you can make these as any length and any size you want. I'm just kind of doing it randomly across. From here, I'm going to come down again, and then up. Now from this point, let's draw in the collar for the armor. So on either side of the face, we're going to come down with a straight line. From here, I'll come down with a straight line. And then on this side, I just want to make sure it's the same distance from the chin, from left and right. Just come down like that. Let's go ahead and draw the neck. So the neck is going to be quite narrow. I'm not going to draw too thick. But from here, I'll draw a straight line down. And on this side, I'll draw a straight line down. We're going to draw the collar. So a curve that goes just underneath the chin, like so. And then just underneath this collar line, I'm going to draw two angled lines going out and just tucking underneath the armor collar. From here, let's go ahead and draw in the top of the armor collar. So from here, it goes up around the nose height. I'm going to draw a curve, but it's going to get tucked in underneath the hair. So it's kind of curving this way. Let's go to the right side and draw the same thing. So at the same height, I'm going to curve out. From here, let's take these lines and just pull them straight down, but we're not going to go all the way down to the bottom of this line. We're going to go a little bit higher. Just like this. So there's a little bit of a distance gap. Coming like that. And then we're going to draw two curves that go in towards that point, but we're not going to close the gap. So I'm just aiming towards that point. And just kind of like letting it fade out. From here, let's draw on the top of the first armor plate. So from this point, we're just going to draw an angled line coming out like that. We can finish that off when we get back to it, just like that. Okay, so let's go back to the hair. Now from here, I'm going to start overlapping hairs underneath the collar. So from here, I'm going to continue doing the zigzag across, because now that I know where the collar ends, I want the hair to sort of protrude outside of that. So from here, I'm going to come down again, and go up, now come down, and then I'm going to go up. Okay. Now from here, we want to draw the hair in behind. So from here, I'm going to do an overlap. So let it coming up here, and curve down, and go up, and then just come down and tuck that in underneath that armor there. Because the hair sort of looks like it kind of spans out this way and then curves around to the top. From here, I'm going to start pulling the hair outwards. So it's going to start curving up this way. From here, I'm going to curve up, and the hair strand's going to get a lot bigger. Let's go to this side, just kind of balance this out. So from here, I'm going to curve out, and then from here, I'm going to probably just curve in. I don't want to make it exactly symmetrical. I don't want it to be like a mirror image. And then from here, we're going to do an overlap, come down. So now we're doing the same thing that we did on the left side here. Go up, come down, up, and then just go straight down underneath that armor. From here, I'm going to probably try to balance this out now. So pulling a line out and going up. I'm going to go left and right just to make sure I'm balancing this out as I go. From here, now I'm going to start to turn it. So you can see that the spikes are going to start to turn this way. You curve up and in. Up here, let's go out. And then I'm going to pull this in towards that way. Now I don't want to make the head too high. So right about here is where I kind of want to max out at the height. So from here, I'm going to draw the hair starting to turn upwards, coming in. Here I'm going to go out. And okay, remember that the hair part is on the right side of center. So the part at the top is going to be up here. So from this point, I'm going to go up. Now I'm starting to turn, and it's going to start to go upwards. Draw the spike going up. And then from here, I'm going to come right into the part that goes at the top of the head like that. From here, I'm going to connect those 2 points with a spike going up in an angle like that. Okay, so that looks pretty balanced, just like that. Let's get into the armor. So this gets a little bit tricky because as the plates come down, they're actually overlapped on top. So from here, I'm going to draw this line coming in at that same angle as I have on the top here. So coming in just like that. In between these two lines, I'm going to draw the little clip or the hinge. So an angled line, we're going to draw that twice. We're going to close off the gap with 2 short lines. Now we're going to draw the top edge of the second plate on top here. So this angle is going to come in kind of like this. That. We're going to close the gaps off. So just go in and close that off. Now from here we're going to come down an angle. So the first plate comes out this way, the second one is going to come down this way. So we're going to round out the corner and just come down at an angle. This one we're going to come down at an angle. Now from here we're going to draw another clip or a hinge right here. Coming down straighter. That. And then for the third plate we're just going to go straight across. Right in the middle. So you can see I'm tucking this underneath this clip. Here I'm just going to turn that in like that. From here let's draw in the bottom. So we're going to turn, round it out, going straight down. On the inside here we're going to round out and go straight down. Connect those 2 points with a curve like that. Let's go over to the right side and draw the same thing. So we're going to start with this line first. Coming down to roughly the same height. And about there. We're going to draw that first hinge. So 2 lines side by side. And then close it off. And then we're going to draw the top edge of the second plate that goes right across here. So you see that I've overlapped here. This one we're going to extend and then just round that out behind. We're going to draw the lines coming down for the second plate. From here we're going to round out the corner, come down at an angle. Here we're going to come down in that same angle. We want to try to make sure we're at the same height on both sides. And then right here we're going to draw that hinge. So 2 lines side by side, closed off. And then this line for the top edge of the third plate. This one we're just going to close off. Come straight down on both sides. So on this side, probably make it a little bit longer. Round out the corner, come straight down. Connect those 2 points with a curve. Okay, so we got the armored side plates. Let's get into the chest plate here. So up here in the center of the chest, just below the shoulders, we draw a curve from left to right. Just going up in the middle and then down again. From here, we're going to curve out towards the waistline. So right about the same height as I have this armor. From here, I'm going to come in this way. Curving out towards the left. Right, we're going to do the same thing but flipped over. So it curves out towards the right, the same height. From here, I'm just going to finish this off by going straight down on either side. Up here, I'm going to draw a straight line across here, but as I go on, I have to interrupt it with these same hinges. So on the left side here, I'm going to draw 2 lines coming down, capping it off top and bottom. Let's go and do the exact same thing on the right side. 2 lines down, capped off top and bottom. And then in behind, we're going to draw a horizontal line right behind those hinges. So coming across, behind, continue across, up here like that. And then we're going to draw the straps that go and connect the shoulder area to the chest plate. So from here, we're just going to draw an angled line coming in. Again, leaving a little gap here. We're going to draw it twice to thicken it up. Go to this side on the right and draw the exact same thing. Across like that. Now the last final part is we want to just draw a little bit of the body tucked in behind this armor. So just up here, I'm going to curve out almost like a backwards S shape. It kind of goes like this, leaving a little gap so it tucks in behind the armor. I'm going to take that and do the exact same thing on the right side. So up here, we'll just draw a little wave like that. So that's the outer part of the body. From here, we're going to draw the arm. From here, I'm just going to draw a simple curve going down. Up here, we'll draw a simple curve going down. And then here, we're just going to step in from the armor plate on both sides and curve that in. If you want, you can draw some cracks. So just some wavy lines across here. Probably draw a little wavy line like this. Maybe one more down here. And on the face as well. So up here, we're going to draw a crack going up and down. Just kind of let it fade out. Maybe draw a little separation here. And then up at the top like that. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Madara Uchiha from Naruto. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like and make sure you check out our anime playlist. We have a ton of characters in there. Thanks for watching and we'll see you again soon.